everyone. Today I'll be presenting the digital revolution and the effects it had in how it transformed graphic design entirely. So first of all, the 1980s saw a huge shift from a traditional hands-on method to a much more faster and easy and more accessible digital methods. We saw the introduction of tools like desktop publishing softwares, digital imaging programs, helped artists share and edit, and as well collaborate on their work from anywhere, which was obviously very helpful. And then this digital revolution was sparked by the introduction of personal computers and softwares that looked and did replace mechanical tools with digital ones, which made designers be able to work much faster, more efficiently, and ease their work. And yeah, and we'll be looking at four major areas of design where it had the most impact. First one is editorial design. So before the 1980s, the layout work that magazines and newspapers would do was entirely manual. They would spend hours cutting and arranging paper pieces, which was time consuming, and even the smallest mistake could even mean starting over entirely. But in 1985, Aldus PageMaker was introduced, and it changed everything. As now, it was a program where now text and images could be moved with a single click, which was very, very helpful. Still is. Designers couldn't do their mistakes instantly and just be able to focus more on being creative and explore new things rather than being much more careful and letting it consume their time. And yeah. And then slide 3, typography. Typography also saw a major shift as we moved from this hands-on metal letter form type of fonting and typesetting to a full digital type one in the 1980s with a program like Fontographer, and where designers had access to thousands of fonts instantly, and they could go around and play with the sizing, the layout, the spacing, and the fonts of each text to be able to match it to different devices and screen sizes. And digital photography and its impact on design. Film photography was the standard until digital cameras took over around the late 1990s and popularized in early 2000s, and still are. With digital cameras, designers could see their photos instantly rather than having to wait for their film photos to be developed, which was a lengthy process and at times very troublesome, as some people would do it themselves in a certain room where it had to be certain lighting, temperature, etc. And then designers could as well edit their photos with softwares like Photoshop and Lightroom, which made it easy to adjust the lighting, retouch photos, and even erase certain things. Slide 5 is illustration. Illustration went from pencils and paper to tablets and touch screens. This really helped a lot of people, as now they were able to carry their work with them and be able to access it and not have to worry about having certain colors, pencils, etc. Just their tools that they need, as an iPad, a device with either Adobe Illustrator, Procreate. It gave them the flexibility and the ability to be able to access different colors, certain pens, just everything that you could have in hand. You could have it in one single device, which is obviously very helpful and easy to access and just better for people. And then for the conclusion, my opinion is the future of design, something that I cannot predict. I can't say that it's unpredictable. The possibilities are endless as technology that keeps rolling in just keeps improving. So honestly, I wouldn't doubt that we would see the introduction of physical AI being introduced as artists and other simple tasks that they may have, as we now see virtual reality drawing programs and artists as well. So it's just crazy to see how much we've improved since the start. I don't think it'll ever stop, and I just think I can't wait to see what the future has hold for us. And thank you for your time.